Hello? Okay, I restarted. Okay, Trisha was probably yelling at me in the DMs. Everybody's yelling at me in the DMs. We can't hear you. You will need the jelly tabs for the acrylic. Oh, okay. I have, I don't know if you're here still, if you're here now, Trisha, but, yeah, sorry about that. Can you guys hear me this time? Is my sound fit? Okay, we'll go do another drive-by since you guys wasn't able to hear that. I hope you guys can hear me this time. I saw that post that you were on a call. Yep. Hey, can you guys hear me? Somebody put a 1 in the chat and let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. Replay Rant says yes. Welcome, Replay. Welcome, Lufa, Bat. Welcome, Wicked Moon and Donnie. Thank you all for coming back and joining me where I have sound. Okay. Sugar Beats. Hey, how are you guys? Everybody. All right. So the trial that we've been watching here on my channel, that was local. Actually, it was like a 15-minute drive to get to here. This is out by our local mall. It is yeah, this neighborhood is in a fairly good part of town. Like it's an upper class neighborhood. Um, I'm gonna drive back by, of course. Hopefully nobody was in the windows watching me drive by the first time, right? Um, hey guys, tattoos. Hey, yeah, tattoos. Focus on driving. That would be great. Really? Don't worry about my driving. My driving is perfectly good. Great. Welcome to Truly True Bitch, by the way, tattoos. Glad you're subbed up. Yeah, that was a free dono from YouTube itself. Thank God I didn't waste my money on that. However, welcome to everybody else that's joined the crew. Anyways, so this right here would be the home where Timothy Ferguson had passed away. This is 1188 Marshall. It does look like somebody is living there now. Um, However, I do know when I looked on Google Maps, there was also a red vehicle in the driveway at the time of the crime. I would I I'm thinking that maybe the family still has it in a way. I don't know though. I can't be for certain. But yeah, so that is where Timothy has passed away at. Um wow, for being a little cul-de-sac, there's quite a bit around here, or quite a bit of traffic. But so there's that. Again, it's in a very good part of town, and I will show you exactly what I mean, as in like compared to like over the bridge kind of like living. It's kind of crazy. Hey COVID, how are you? Just quick glance down. Let me see. So we're gonna go back over the bridge. So if you take a right here, you're gonna go out. Basically, you're at the local strip malls and the mall itself. Right here at this light. We're gonna wait for the light. Why? I do see that Robbie is live, so I won't be making this too very long. Well, hello, you're not supposed to go until I go. Straight, I have the right of way. Dumbasses. This is why I don't drive out by the mall, guys. Do you think hubby who had a stroke would divorce? I don't know. I would think that he probably already did. I think he probably already did, to be honest. Um, yeah, so honestly, so this is okay. As odd as it is, like that area is on the higher class side of things. The Norton Shores, when you say Norton Shores, you're saying, to Muskegoners, that's gonna be your nose in the air kind of people. Um, over here, I would say is the more crazy side of things. This area has gone downhill tremendously since my grandmother passed about 10 years ago. Because like my grandma lived on this side of town. I'm not sure if you guys are able to really see what I mean. How like the area just on the other side of the bridge, when it's like way, way weird, way more lower class and more poverty struck in. Actually, I will actually take you past um, my grandmother's old place. And I hate going by it because like the people that had bought it, well, they kind of let it go to HE double hockey stick. And it's a little upsetting. But I planted the pine tree in the yard. I used to have a little hand built little doll house that my grandpa made for me back when I was shoot 5, 6 years old, and it was there until the day the house sold. It was it went with the house, and then they destroyed it. And I do believe they knocked it down. The last time I went by there, I don't think I remember seeing it, but yeah, a little fun history of me. Um, Also, don't you guys got to remember, I got to tell you guys the story of the babysitter sometime. Oh, that's fun. So yeah, this is further into Muskegon. Because well, Norton Shores isn't on the Muskegon line. If you guys watched yesterday's live stream, um, I went further into showing um, after watching the defense attorney try to uh, get the case dismissed for not being within the county limits. Yeah, that's fun. Uh, yeah, please, JL, if you want to. I don't. Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. Um, Sorry, I just seen your message. Um, as it was just safe enough to do so. Um, but yeah, so right up here around this bend is where my grandmother's house was. This right here is a cemetery, a local cemetery right here off to the right. Up that hill, actually, I used to ride my bike down here. We used to go down that side road right there. My grandfather and I, we would ride our bikes down here and go up this really big hill back there to get up on in that cemetery. We would go there for our bike rides. There was actually a few different entrances to that cemetery. In there is some old plots, very old plots. But look, I'm gonna quickly take you guys up there. So look at how quickly the road has changed. It's all potholes through here. Over here, you take that off of there. I don't know if you guys can see really like the housing situation, but so here is my grandmother's old road. So this right here, this lovely yellow house right here, this used to be Doug and Dawn's. They were our neighbors, and this right here used to be, well, they actually shaped it up a lot more. That used to be my grandmother's home, and it used to be that exact same color, although she had it painted. However, I'm gonna come back through here. I wanted to let you guys see that. I don't know if you guys were able to see the pine cone. So this is like, yeah, Muskegon. This is how much like the the difference in the housing in the classes that were around. All right, let me see. So the pine tree that you're gonna see that's growing next to the fence line, I planted that back in kindergarten. So right here, this pine tree right here, I planted that one back in kindergarten. That thing has been there for a good 35, no, not 35, because I'm only 37. Let me not make myself older than what I am. Damn. A good 30 years. A good 30 years. That tree has been there though. If anyone has any questions on the case, y'all can leave them and Steph can answer them when she's not driving. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good question or a good statement to put out there. But yeah, so this is like welcome to Muskegon. I mean, where everything changes in the blink of an eye. I don't come back to this area often because, well, yeah, it is. I mean, it is what it is. This isn't like, I don't know, familiar territories for me anymore. I mean, look at this. We even have road signs falling off the damn poles. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, there's a road sign falling off the pole there. Even the road, like the hello, just come on around. And people drive like idiots. It's okay though. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the camera for now. I mean, we seen what we wanted to see. That was the house that Timothy passed away in, and that Shanda had tortured that poor little boy in. I'm just kind of a little. I mean, it's only been a year since, well, a little over a year, about a year and a half since all of that happened, and to see that somebody's possibly living in there again is a little. I mean, I wonder if it's haunted. I wonder if they would tell me. Let me just get out and knock on the door and ask if it's haunted. No, I'm okay. Thank you. But yeah, look, watch. I'm gonna actually. So yeah, this is back on the other end of my grandmother's road. Actually, we kind of went around a block and local park here. Nothing really dramatic or really, you know, looks like garbage sitting on a park bench. I can't believe how much it's all gone downhill. I haven't even been in this area since, God, my grandmother passed almost 10, 11, no, almost 15 years ago, I want to say. And I just haven't been back to this area of the town, really. I mean, I might have drove down this road, but that's about it. My other grandmother lives further down this road, but yeah, no problem. I mean, that's when I seen the case taking place. I mean, not only did it, you know, strike up something in me to want to cover it and like, put the information out about it, but I thought, it's also local enough to where I would be able to show you guys like some of the surrounding areas. I hate being in this area, honestly. I'm like watching all around me, like every which way, because this area has gotten horribly bad for shootings and other things. You know what's really, really like, we're actually down. I don't know if you guys heard of the Jessica Hiringa case. We're actually right down where Jeffrey Willis took Jessica Heeringa. We can make a quick turn down the side road and we can actually go see that house also. That for that case. That's if you guys haven't heard, if I mean it was all over for a while there. Actually, I think she was on Unsolved Mysteries at one time. Jessica Heeringa. Again, that's Jessica Heeringa. So her body has never been found yet. They think what happened is because they want to say that his cousin was involved in helping dispose of the body, but where the cousin said she would be buried, she wasn't. So they think that he had dug her back up and moved her out on a plot of land that he knew that was a local officer friend of his. And so they still have never found her remains. Oh my God. Please tell me nobody's living in that house also. Oh my Lord. It looks to be like they are. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, buddy. Continue on your way, buddy. I'll even let you go ahead of me too. I'm in no hurry. Okay, so the second house right here on your left. So right out here, right here was Jeffrey Willis's mother's house. And like the outside is still the same. I'm guessing the family still has it. But that's where Jeffrey brought Jessica Heeringa. That is what it is. It said that the cousin, or that there was pictures of her with a ball and gag in the basement of that home. They took so much evidence from that home. She was kidnapped from a local Exxon gas station out in Grand Haven area. She worked third shift or closing shift, and it was just before closing that he went inside the store and he had kidnapped her. And yeah, she has a little boy that's out here in the world and still wondering where his mom is. It's sad. And it was even scarier when that happened by me. The only reason why Jeffrey was caught was because he tried to he had also committed a shooting, and it resulted in the death of another lady out on Automobile Road, which is further out in North Muskegon. But he went to kidnap a 16-year-old girl around in the same area where he had shot and killed the runner that I was telling you on Automobile Road. The 16-year-old though, when she was offered a ride, when she had gotten into the vehicle, she started getting the feeling that something was extremely off-putting by the guy. And when she seen him start to pull a gun out on and point it at her, she was able to get the passenger door open, and she jumped and ran to the nearest residence where there was a woman that happened to be outside taking care of her yard, and was able to rush her into the home. They called the police, and she was able to put out a sketch of him, and they were basically able to pinpoint him from there. And yeah, the rest of it's a wrap. They were able to go through that her assailant's computer, where they found files with Jessica Heeringa's initials and Rebecca Blanche's initials. Rebecca is the runner that was shot on Automobile Road out in North Muskegon. But yeah, interesting cases that happened in this area. Those are basically our only two that are well known that actually made public mainstream. Sad, very sad. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the area and also like how much difference the where the home was located and like right over the bridge, you know, the poverty levels and stuff. It's kind of crazy. The case by me are Audrey Lana case in Ariel Castro. Oh really? I think I've heard of the Ariel Castro. I do, but I meant nationwide known cases by me. Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant too. Like those are like the most like, well, honestly, the Shanda case I didn't know of until, well, when I seen the trial taking place on the news and on True Crime TV, and I was like, what the hell? I didn't even know nothing about it. So crazy. But and I'm sure there's plenty of other unknown what cases, you know, around, but those are just the ones widespread public. However, um, like, mom, you know, so I'm okay. Well, yeah, I was tree covered. You know, the road was covered by trees. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this here because we done what we wanted to do, and yeah, I appreciate everybody joining me and seeing that interesting stuff. You know, I was gonna go over. I think I went over the Jessica Heeringa case once a long time ago, and there was also another case of Gloria. Um, I can't remember her last name, but her name was Gloria, and I was gonna, you know, do the whole drive-bys and like for Jessica, show where she came up missing and all of that stuff. I was gonna do all of that at one point, but if you guys are interested in those cases, I can recover those and like re go over those at some point in time. Just let me know. Just leave it in the comments or whatever, however you want to let me know. Um, I'd be glad to recover those and actually go to locations for those. The Gloria case, I will say, the drive's a little more further away. I was gonna take you to the river in which they found her floating down back in the day. That case is, it was, well, recently the prosecuting or the judge just recently passed, one of the two just recently passed on that case. They never further looked into the Gloria case to find the suspect in that one because it dealt with so many higher ups and politicians in the in Muskegon that they were afraid that if anybody looked into it, they would be the next ones to become missing or found going down the river unwillingly. So I thought about doing that and driving over there and showing all that area also. But when I was covering that case, it was very bad weather and it was hard to get out there at the time. It always seems like it's bad weather when I want to do these drives. How insane. But all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave. Remember, if it's not a shit show, it's not my show. Stay loyal, stay true, stay you. Love you. Bye.